Okay, I'm on now. You can go ahead and start tapping or whatever you're gonna do. And then I'm just gonna flip it. And say I'm back. Say what is baby? Okay. Yeah, you may have to do that. May have. All right. Hello, pretty divine. Hello, Kurt Dog. Welcome, welcome. All right. Come on in. Welcome to Natural Teas Juicery. What's going on? Yes. Just tap it, boo. Don't worry about just tap. Don't worry about typing. Hello. Okay, babe. I said don't worry about tapping it. Just, typing. Just tap it. Hello, Denise. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Kai Scott. Oh, I'm glad you're able to catch me. Good morning, Nausicaa. Y'all come on in, guys. Come on in. So we're going to get started. So I had to go out and come back. And hello, Mary. Thank you for following. Yes, we're back. All right. I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to flip. All right, guys. So we're going to get started. Let me wipe my screen. Hold up, guys. Let me wipe my screen. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me let me show you guys. So you know my husband know. I'm going to put this. We're going to fix our little bag. Let me see. Give me my stuff. My other notebook as well. Say what we're gonna do today. Thank you. We're gonna do our celery. Celery today, guys. We're doing celery. Do you know the benefits of celery, guys? Celery has awesome benefits. So we're going to be doing celery. And of course, y'all know because I can, I'm going to throw me some aloe vera in there, okay? I already got it cut, rinsed off. So I'm going to have to do that today. But I want to say before we get started, to make sure you tapping that screen for me and make sure you're doing the hashtag FYP in the comments. And guys, like, follow, and share this live. And me. See, bumping that now. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. We're gonna get started. Let me get over here really quick. We're gonna get started. Everything has already been washed down. And guys, let me share this. Everything has already been washed and clean. And so we're gonna be doing celery today. And if you don't really know about celery, we're gonna add a little bit of apples in it. And we definitely gonna add our aloe vera. I love aloe vera. Aloe vera is very good for a lot of healthy things for you. Constipation, it's just good overall, helps your skin. But celery has a lot of micronutrients, phytonutrients, antioxidants. It helps with bloat. It helps with your kidney. It helps with anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. If you drink celery juice every morning, guys, you're gonna see. I challenge you, just every morning. Why don't we do this? My husband made a comment the other day. I can just drink celery juice, so let's drink celery juice. Each morning we get up, I'm gonna make celery juice, and we're gonna drink it. And we're gonna see in about a week where we're at with the celery juice. Celery juice is so awesome. for the body. It's antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. It has micronutrients, phytochemicals. It has vitamins. It has enzymes. It's a natural diuretic, guys. It helps your blood vessels. It helps fight against oxidative stress. So, I mean, it is like, it supports hydration, blood immunity, vitamin K. It has a lot that celery does for the body. So, if you want a good, nourishing juice for your body to help heal it, celery juice is it, okay? Celery juice, and we're going to add a little, I'm going to drop my aloe vera in there. And I got about 2 to 3 inches of aloe vera. I'm going to just drop that in. That's optional. You don't have to do it, but I do because we can. And I'm just going to chop my celery up. And we're going to, celery is good. We may put a cup little, and you don't have to put apples. You can just drink it straight in it. Celery is really, the celery root is really good as well. So we're gonna drop that all in there. I'm gonna drop that in there. We're gonna add more celery. Let's. So guys, if you have not gotten a copy of my hardcover or my ebook, grab a copy today. It will really help you, help transform you, help your life, like it did mine. Transform your life through the power of plants. It's just an amazing thing to know that food is your medicine. You have all your recipes in here. Kind of tells you what they do for you. It's just a blessing and a benefit for you. A blessing and a benefit. So we're going to get all that celery chopped up down in there. Just going to drop them. And let me tell you, some celery helps balance your blood sugar. Yeah, if you're bloated, it's going to help you with that bloat. Okay? And look at that celery. Look at that celery juice. I already got some green juice in the refrigerator already. I got to make me some more of my sea moss. I got to make some more of that today. So we're going to drop all that celery in there. Okay, we use all of it. Celery is, man, really powerful. Like I said, you don't have to add anything in it. You can just do the celery juice. Just do the celery juice. Optional, or you can just add a little apple in it. If you can't take the celery by itself, you're going to get same benefits. Let's open it up. Look at that beautiful light spring green. The celery, look guys, it makes, the way it smells, maybe you want to just take, I love celery, take a bite of it. It makes you want to just take a bite of it. Because it smells so good. So this is what we do, guys. This is how we recover our health. Let your food be your medicine. Let your veggies and your fruit be your medicine to heal your body, to help your body recover. So we don't have to always do medicine. I understand sometimes we do medicine as on our way to better health, but our goal is to get off of all medication and be able to function and live a healthy life, free of sickness and disease and all the stuff that our food system is causing. the toll that what the food we're eating is taking on our bodies. Okay? I'm gonna put a couple apples in there. We want to get all of our celery.
Right, Blue Butterfly said good morning.
Good morning, Blue Butterfly.
Lumi said good morning.
Good morning, Lumi. Okay, so we're gonna put maybe.
Yes, like, follow, share, guys. Let's tap that screen. We want to get this out there. Make sure you share.
We're gonna drop those apples in there. Share the live, guys. Look, guys, share the live with someone that you love, that you care about, and you want them to see, like, hey.
It's Lumi's birthday today.
Happy birthday. Let's wish Lumi a happy birthday, Lumi. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
Okay, this is from, right. You got a question here from Kia Scott. Hope I pronounced her name right. It says, have you ever put cucumbers with celery? Just wondering if that would be beneficial.
Oh, yeah.
Cucumbers and celery.
That definitely would be beneficial. Yes, cucumbers are amazing within itself as well. So, yes, you can put cucumbers and celery together. Of course. Very beneficial. And I don't know what's going on with my...
It's those apples, tell you, them green apples always make that squeaking noise. Because they're so, I don't know, they're so tight, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know what tight is.
Tight, squeaky clean, maybe. I don't know, but the green apples is the only thing that makes a squeaking noise in enamel.
That's all right. We getting it together, though.
Yeah, she said thank you for answering her question about the cucumbers and celery.
Look, I'm mixing cucumber and apples. I mean, celery and apples. You definitely can mix cucumbers and celery. I mean, you know, or you can just drink it by itself. Either way, it's still, you're benefiting from your you're benefiting from your veggies. You're benefiting from those green apples got it squeaking, guys. And let's pour some of this out.
We want to thank all of our Facebook viewers today. Thank you for tuning in.
Look, guys,
we're trying to get it out there.
Look at all that great juice. We're going to let all that go. And we'll add some apples in here. I already got my aloe vera in there, guys.
Miss Jane's got a question about your juicer. She says, does your juicer ever get stuck from pressing beets?
No.
She says, my juicer juicer top pops off, and I hate that.
No, this doesn't.
No.
This has never gotten stuck.
Never got stuck.
No.
It only squeaks on beets, though. I mean, apples.
No. I mean, it does a little squeaking, but that's very rare. That's only when we do our green apples for whatever reason. But guys, this is how you do it right here. So you see, I'm putting all my. I got my aloe vera in there already. So we're doing our aloe vera and our. And I always take the seeds out of the apples. Apple seeds have arsenic in it. So I don't ever juice out. I never throw my whole apples in my juicer. I see people that do it, but I don't ever make that practice of doing that because I don't want to grind up the seeds in my juicer with the apple, with my juice. I don't want to grind up arsenic seeds. So I always de-seed my apples. Always de-seed them.
Yep, it's a method to the madness, guys.
Yeah. So we're gonna just drop
Right.
those.
Some people just put the whole apple in there, but you got to keep in mind.
I never juice whole apple. When I went to school, I was taught always take the seeds out because you never know. Juicing over a period of time, apple seeds with arsenic can build up in the body. So I don't ever allow that to get in my juice.
That's
So
good.
that's something to be mindful of. You see people do it. Everybody does something different, but that's my practice. So I never, ever juice whole apples without de-seeding. Because let me tell you something, guys. This is definitely, juicing is a way of life, okay? I'm going to be honest. Juicing is a way of life. Juicing requires total lifestyle change. It requires commitment. It requires, you have a desire to want to see your health transform, get better, desiring your health over food. I know a lot of people, we are addicted to food, and we desire food over our health, and we'll eat and just say, well, I'm going to die of something, so why not just die enjoying what I like? With that type of attitude, I've heard so many people say that, then you probably will die of a disease. You are what you eat, and what your words have power. So, I hear people say that all the time. Hey, I'm going to just eat because you got one life to live. You do. So why not live your life and be productive and healthy and be whole and not have to suffer with sickness and disease, all that type of stuff, guys. Why that's my motto. It requires a mindset change to be healthy. God can help you do it. If you're addicted to food, which a lot of Americans are, and it just feels, just to know that you have power over your body to say, look, no, you're not getting this today. No, you're not eating that. No, you already got diabetes and high blood pressure from eating a lot of processed foods and fat and all that. Why not just change your view? Why not change your outlook on food? Okay? Change how you view your food. Do you view your food as a source of nutrients, a source of vitamins, a source of health for the body, a way of actually life for the body? Or do you view your food just for the taste, because it tastes good, or because because it tastes good and you can eat it, so you do, regardless of the benefit of the consequences that it may bring on the body. So how is your relationship with your food now? How is it? Let me get mine. Is your relationship with food good? Or is your relationship with food bad? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at in your food journey, in your health journey? I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of, but where are you at? Are you at a place where you're willing to say, I want to make changes? or you at a place where you're at a standstill where you just say, I can't give up food, it's too good, you know, you're crazy, you know, how are you going to give up meat and all these artificial sweets, and how are you going to just give all that up?
Right, don't your taste buds change
Oh,
after
God,
a
yeah.
time where you
know
won't even
what, a
crave
lot
that?
of like a lot of people, what people don't understand is after you start eating healthier and you start eating more, you know, like a lot of people will say, oh my God, I can't eat, you know, fruits and veggies, or I can't eat this, or I can't eat that doesn't taste good, it tastes bland.
Right.
You know, once you start juicing and giving your body what it needs, and you start, like a lot of stuff, like a lot of my seasonings, I have replaced with other stuff, other healthy stuff.
Right.
For my food, you know, less sodium, less salt. You know, you just crave, and it doesn't, the reason our taste buds are the way they are when we eat all this processed food and we eat all the salt, we eat all the sugar, our taste buds are dead, literally dead, okay, to what food is really supposed to taste like. So we become accustomed, our sensory glands, our, what do we call that? In dopamine receptors, okay, begin to acclimate to what we're constantly eating all the time. So it's sending signals, oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, this, I need salt. Oh, you know, so our bodies get accustomed to thinking, the brain thinks, okay, this is the way it's supposed to be. But when you start feeding your body the healthy stuff, the right stuff, then you'll start noticing, okay, your body will start craving, literally craving your healthier options, your salads, your veggies, your fruits, more, you know, stuff that you thought, mushrooms, beans, you know, it'll start craving a lot more healthier things. And you'll be able to put away, like, man, it's so much stuff now, like, I can just sit, I love fresh, I love jalapenos, but I look like pickled out. But now I have to have fresh jalapeno. I can just eat bell peppers. I can just eat beets. I can just eat celery. You know, the smell of that celery just made me, you know, my salad started salivating because it smelled so good. And I just want to just you know, just start taking a bite of it, eating and chewing it. You know, I mean, you literally start, your body will start acclimating to the healthy stuff. We have just been so abused our bodies with food to the point that our literal taste buds are dead to all the natural taste that we're supposed to desire.
Okay, so this is from Classica, and she says, so how long does it take for your taste buds to get used to eating the healthy foods?
Actually, if you juice about 3 days, honestly. You'll start in 3 days if you juice, and I mean juice like, what I did when I first started, I juiced for 3-4 weeks straight.
A month.
I juiced for a whole month. I did not eat any food. I just juiced when I first started.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I juiced breakfast, lunch, dinner. I drank a lot of water. And let me tell you, in the first 3 days, I started craving like salads and all kind of weird things I never craved. So, you know, like spinach and celery and beets, and, you know, just eating them. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, and then I was craving the juice, the juice, I just craved it. So, let me pull this out.
Right, Kamasha said hi.
Hi, Kamasha. And so, yeah, so, I mean, really in about 3 days to 5 days, you'll start noticing, you'll start craving healthier things. And then, of course, by the end of the month, you'll be like well into that. You'll be like, oh my goodness, you're gonna see a big change in your taste buds.
Right. I think what the problem is a lot of times is it was how we was raised. You know, as I was growing up, man, that's all we ate was fried chicken. You know, we ate hamburgers, fries. I mean, we ate wrong growing up. So our taste buds have been used to the wrong stuff, you know, for so long. So, you know, so that's why we crave all that stuff, is because of how we was raised.
Well, yeah. And like I said, your body is used to what you've been eating.
Yeah, it's culture.
That's all you know.
It's culture.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
We sweets, processed foods,
Chips.
cheese. You know, our bodies will crave. I'm not saying your body will never crave it again, but those are things that you will have to always. The more that you do it, the less you will eat it.
Right.
The less you will desire it. The less you will want that. And I mean, literally, you will not. You know, you literally have to take your body through a process of elimination, eliminating all the bad stuff and implementing all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And believe me, your body will get, just like your body got used to all this junk, your body will get used to all the good.
Yeah, it will.
Okay? And it's just all about, like I said, a mindset. I went vegan. I stopped eating meat.
Darius has a question for you.
Okay.
Yeah, Darius wants to know, did you get sleepy and weak while juicing? And no solid foods like sweet potatoes or peaches, you know, during that first month that you went in? You know, you juiced for 3 years.
Let me tell you. When I first started juicing, I went through what we call a health crisis. We call it a health crisis.
That's so loud, I didn't hear what you said.
Okay. What we call it the health crisis. And your body goes through what is like a detox. So you're detoxing and your body's going through this health crisis where you may experience sleepiness, you may experience fatigue, you may experience flu-like symptoms, you're gonna get headaches, you may get stomach aches, you may get weak. And you know, and at this time, a lot of people be like, oh my God, I'm dying, or my body's going through, oh, what is this? Something's going on. But what your body's literally doing is what it's supposed to do. It is literally eliminating toxins. And anytime you start eliminating something that's not supposed to be there, and those toxins are coming out, when those toxins start to come out, it's going to bring with it some effects. So you're taking sugar out. You know, you're detoxing from sugar. You're juicing. You're not eating any solid food. So your body is eliminating all this bad stuff, and you may experience some of those symptoms. Some people, you know, dizziness. I mean, you may go. I have a whole thing where I share with people. Don't be alarmed when you start juicing. You're going to experience. You got all this junk in you, and it has to come out. And if it doesn't come out, then it's creating an environment for disease and sickness. It's creating an acidic body environment. So imagine if it's doing that, if it's staying inside of you, if it's coming out, it's going to bring with it some little, I say little effects, okay, because that's what they are. Headaches, dizziness, you may feel nauseous, you may feel, your heart may palpitate, but don't be alarmed, because what your body is doing is bringing all that stuff out so it does not create disease and an acidic atmosphere inside the body. After about 3 days, 2-3 days, I say about a good 3 full days of juicing straight, no food. No, let me tell you something. You're going to start feeling, I got so much energy, okay?
Right.
I was leaping and bouncing. By day 5, I was leaping, bouncing, jumping up out the bed early, couldn't sleep, up, just like, wow, I was so energetic that I'm still energetic. It was so unbelievable, okay? So if you just continue with it, you may experience those symptoms, but know your body is doing just what it's supposed to do. It's eliminating toxins from it. Okay.
Okay, you got some comments here. Erica Lewis says, started juicing and got sick for 3 weeks, but I didn't give up, not stopping. That's what Erica said.
Oh, you know why? And you probably got sick.
Health crisis.
Again, your body's going through a health crisis. Your body is, and depends on how bad, your age. It depends on how bad you ate.
How much toxin?
How much,
Yeah.
it depends on how much what, the type of food you ate is going to depend a lot on how your health crisis symptoms are going to be. So if you ate a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine, a lot of salt, a lot of cheese, dairy, you may experience a little bit more drastic health crisis symptoms. But if you continue on with it, and then again, your body also is you may not even know stuff was there. You may not know that your blood pressure could spike. Okay, you never had high blood pressure a day in your life. But you got to remember, when you got toxins in your body, the same way toxins form in your body and create high blood pressure when you're not detoxing, it can, as your body's eliminating those toxins, it can cause your blood pressure to elevate. But don't stop, because after a couple of days, it will level off. Okay? It's because those toxins are being purged. Purged. Don't think that anytime you're eliminating toxins, there's not going to be any type of symptoms. There is. Because toxins, that's what toxins do. Okay?
Right. Lumi said she had breakouts
Yeah.
when she first started, but
Yes.
felt so good though.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
There's some more
Yes,
comments here.
you can have rash, you can have breakouts. That's a health crisis. That's a symptom. I mean, the thing about it, guys, you got to think about this. Your body,
Ms.
right?
Tip said you can detox first too.
Yeah,
Detox.
but even when you detox, you're still gonna have. That's all a part of it.
Yeah.
When I started, I was literally detoxing.
You're gonna have health
I
crisis
was drinking. I
regardless.
wasn't eating
Yeah.
any solid foods. You're going to have a health crisis, even when you're detoxing. Detoxing is what's going to bring out all that stuff that's in it. Okay? And most of the time when people start detoxing, they will experience these type of symptoms. Okay? And, but don't be alarmed by them, because at the end of the day, when you continue to press, you're going to start seeing these symptoms subside. It's temporary. It's not a permanent thing. You may break out for a minute, or you may get a headache for 3, 4, 5 days. But after all that stuff starts to eliminate, you're going to see the headache's going to go, the rash is going to leave, the cold symptoms is going to leave, fever, you may got a slight fever, it'll leave. So at the end of the day, like I said again, toxins inside the body create disease and sickness. Toxins coming out of the body will create what we call the health crisis, or symptoms that will soon disappear as soon as the body eliminates all of those things. Okay? So don't quit. Don't give up.
Right.
Don't be alarmed.
Okay, we got a question from Nietzsche. She says, how many days should you start out juicing at the beginning?
I honestly, when I first started, I did it for when I first started kind of trying to do it, it was 3 days. And then after 3 days, if you're going to detox, 3 days. If you've never detoxed before, try a 3-day detox. Okay? 3 days, because after 3 days, you're going to start seeing some change. And then after your body detox for 3 days, see how you feel. And then if you want to press on, keep moving. Go 5 more days. And then keep on moving. So I would say start off 3 days. Okay? And see how it goes. And then after that, continue on. Add extra days. All right?
So it's 24 ounces a day starting out, right?
Yes. 24 ounces a day. 24 ounces a day, guys. Starting out.
So what about
what we recommend.
What you eat?
Say what now?
If I'm starting out, do I eat my normal meal, or I try to eat healthy during
Depends
those?
on when you starting out, what you mean when you starting out. Are you detoxing?
If I'm starting juicing, am I going to want to eat healthier when I start juicing?
Okay, the thing is, again, when I started off with a juice detox. Okay?
She went cold turkey.
So I started off with a juice detox. I detoxed with juice. I ate no solid foods.
Right.
I juiced. and drank water. And God, let me tell you something, I lost 20 pounds in a month, dropped all kind of inches. My eyes, my acid reflux, inflammation, bloat, all, look guys, every bit of that, okay, was, wow, my A1C, all of that was back into normal ranges, all right? It was so amazing. I was like, oh my God. And the energy was just out of this world. I know a lot of people say, "Who's your energy?" I do have a lot of energy. I'm gonna be quite honest, a lot. And that's the result of me juicing. I detox. I keep my colon cleansed. I eat right. You know, I don't eat meat. I don't eat dairy and all that kind of stuff. I eat fruits, veggies. I do vegan meals. You know, vegan meals. I do plant-based meals. That I do. I like to cook at home. So I do a lot of cooking at home. A lot of you know, I've been to school, so I've been to coaching, juicing school. I've been to nutrition school, so I have a lot of meal things that I do, that I create, and that I, you know, as being vegan and no longer eating meat, and just being on the more healthier side of life. I say the more healthier side of life because that's really what it is. You're going to be able to live your best life when you start giving your body what it needs, guys. And it's just so amazing because at the end of the day, what you see me doing here, what you see me do every day, this is a life, like I said earlier, this is a lifestyle. This is not a hobby. This is not a every now and then. This is a lifestyle. And when you get into this way of life, you're going to, look guys, I love it. I do, I love it. I love how I feel. I love how I look. I love every benefit that I've gained. I love it. Now you need something, give me. I absolutely love it. This is a passion for me. Somebody asked me earlier, why did you write a book? What made you write a book? Because I love what I'm doing. What made you get it? Because I love it. I love the benefits. I love how the things that I saw take place in my body as a result of me eating right, juicing, and not yielding to the temptations of my flesh of wanting to eat what's wrong. So yeah, all the above. Let me juice. Okay, where's you going?
Nowhere.
Guys, I'm craving me some jalapenos. Some jalapenos. Yeah, so I do this every day on an empty stomach. This is my breakfast in the morning. This is my breakfast in the morning. Get somebody. No, you don't. No, just get water. No, we don't need it. So yeah, so we do this every day, guys. I got juice in the refrigerator that I did from yesterday. That yeah.
Right. How Darius said, I was hanging out with my homie last night, and he ate 5 pieces of fried chicken, and it looked odd to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you start eating healthy.
And
I'm trying to get there, guys.
Let me tell you.
Where chicken is odd.
Sometimes, you know, as you're transitioning, I would cold turkey. But a lot of times, like yesterday, I made, you know, everybody can't just go cold turkey. So they have, you know, even though Impossible Beef and all that is not good for you, plant-based. But sometimes as you're transitioning, people, that's how they do what they use to transition with. And you just have to keep your body cleansed out, purged. But a lot of times people can't transition cold turkey. And that's what they use. I don't knock people. If that's what you're using, it's not as good for you. But If that's how you have to get off eating this other type of meat, then do so. But at the end of the day, juicing, plant-based options may be a way to help you kind of transition to a more healthier lifestyle, where you're not eating all of this processed food, processed sugars, you know, all this salt, you know, all this stuff that you know, that is causing cancer and causing obesity and diabetes and all that stuff, guys. There are so many of a lot of people, you know, I do like a lot of mushrooms, and a lot of people don't like mushrooms. But let me tell you, you can use jackfruit. You know, at the end of the day.
Okay, you got a question on Facebook about, this is from Shauna. Shauna Michelle says, is juicing okay if you are diabetic?
Yeah, juicing is wonderful if you're diabetic. You need to juice because you need to heal your body. You need to heal your gut. You need your pancreas healed. You need your liver, your kidneys. You need all that. Yes, you know, that's a myth. That's not the truth. That juicing is not good. I was pre-diabetic. There are many diabetics that's on live right now looking that have started juicing, and they brought down their A1Cs. They brought down their blood pressure. I was one of them. So that right there, when people say, oh, juicing is not good for you because you got natural sugars in your juices. Let me tell you something about natural sugar. Natural sugar is what your body needs. Your body uses the natural sugar and breaks it down like it's supposed to be and utilizes it for energy and utilizes it for so many other things. And at the end of the day, the high fructose corn syrup and the sucralose is what you don't need. So if you're sitting up as a diabetic and you're still eating processed meats as a diabetic and you're still sitting up eating ice cream and donuts and cookies and you're still sitting up eating cheese and dairy, why would you not be able to juice? Because juice is not what God gave you diabetes. Your diet that you're normally eating is what gave you diabetes. Juicing will help heal that. Let your fruit and your veggies be your medicine. This is what helped me lower my A1C.
Juicing didn't give you diabetes.
This is what helped me.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
get
true.
rid of inflammation. This
true.
did not give me diabetes. What gave you diabetes? Were you juicing when you got diabetes? No. What gave you diabetes was the standard American diet.
Yep.
The diet that you were eating that was filled with high fructose corn syrup and sucralose. Okay? That's what gave us diabetes. This is not. This is a medicine. This is a healing agent when we do this. So when people say, I'm a diabetic, can I do that? Okay. Whatever you were doing when you got diabetes is what you should not be doing. Okay? I wasn't doing this when I was diagnosed pre-diabetic. Okay? But when I started doing it, I was undiagnosed. Okay, I went back into normal range. So at the end of the day, I tell people this: if you're still eating a standard American diet, how come you cannot juice? Juicing is so much more healthier and more beneficial for your body than the diet you're eating right now will ever be. Okay, so so the answer to that is a definite yes, yes, yes. You can. Okay. Definitely.
So that standard American diet, that's what's causing all this sickness.
That's what's causing all this disease. It's not this. Okay, because if you was doing this, you wouldn't have it. If you were eating right, we wouldn't have all these diagnoses of going to the doctors and having all these ailments and illnesses and sickness and diseases. We wouldn't have all that. Okay, we would be free of that. Okay, but because we didn't know about this and we were doing the opposite, okay, that's how come we ended up where we were.
Yeah, somebody said we don't have fangs, so we should be eating meat no way.
That's right.
Yeah, dogs got fangs.
We don't have teeth that are. Look, guys, when you're eating meat, do you realize you're not properly chewing it anyway? you're not able to properly chew, and your intestine is not designed to house meat in your gut. Okay, because at the end of the day, it's not meant to, it can't break it down like it's supposed to. Animals are meant to eat meat. Okay, and their intestines are short enough so the meat can travel through it very quickly and they expel it. Ours is not. Okay, our intestines are 30, 40. I can't remember if we took our intestines out and stretched them out. Guys, we're not built to eat meat. Okay, we're not built to eat meat. All right, let me get me some. So this is what you. So yes, as a diabetic, you definitely can eat, drink, and juice. Celery juice. Oh man.
Yeah. Right. Coach says something around this time last year was the first time that I heard it, guys.
Okay.
And it stuck with me. She said death starts in the colon.
I say that all the time.
So if you think about death starts in the colon.
Okay, so.
That's talking about.
Well, give me some. You gotta drink some other juices.
I know. That's what we're gonna drink this morning.
Give me. Okay, yeah.
Have you had your juice something already this morning?
No. Give me that one right there too. So I can use that one. So we're gonna put all these right here.
I'm surprised you didn't use all the apples.
You know, I may juice some more before pour it in really quickly.
Guys, Coach still got juice from yesterday
I do.
that we got to consume for
Let me
breakfast
put
this
here.
morning.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of these little apples while we're here.
Yep, that's what she said. Death starts in the colon, guys.
No, it does. Death starts in your colon. Guys, it does. Your colon's backed up, your gut is backed up.
Long intestines, everything's clogged up.
Everything is constipated.
Clogged up.
Look, you are backed up from the throat up, from the throat down. Okay?
Full of meat,
You full
waste.
of everything, full of waste. You full of everything that you're putting in that has not come out. And that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. Let me tell you. You want to eliminate all. Most of us have at least 15 to 20 pounds of waste sitting in our guts, our intestines, guys. Literally. And we wonder why it's so much disease. Okay? Your body is not properly digested your food. And you're packing it on, and packing it on, packing it in. And all it's doing is just sitting there. It takes 40, look guys. It takes 43 hours for a woman to digest one meal, to pass from the small intestine into the large intestine to be expelled. One meal, okay? One meal.
How many for a man?
Takes 48 hours for a woman. For a man, it takes 36 to 37 hours. Okay, for one meal. That's one meal, guys, to go from the small intestine into the large intestine and then to be expelled out. So imagine you're eating 3 square meals a day. All this junk that we're putting in our bodies every day. And it's taking all those hours just for it to go from the small into the large. Guys, can you imagine how your insides look? Okay? Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's kind of scary, guys, if you think about that.
Yeah.
36. Okay, so the meal I ate yesterday is still going through the digestive system.
It's still going through the digestive
So I'm going to turn around at lunch, eat another meal, which is going to go on top of the meal that didn't finish processing from yesterday.
Yeah.
And then dinner comes around, I'm going to put another meal on top of the lunch meal.
And so when you think about that, when you think of it in terms like that, all the hours it takes for one meal to digest and just go through the small to the large and then be expelled out through the colon, that is mind-blowing. That is eye-opening.
Yeah.
When I learned that, I was like, oh my Lord. So all the times we were eating and thinking our food was gone out, it was still literally sitting in us for about 2 days. One meal, and we're still eating every day, 3 square meals a day, snacking. Can you imagine why it's so much cancer, why it's so much disease? That's how come. You're filled with stuff that is still sitting in you that is not even fully processed out yet. And then some of us don't even go to the bathroom 3 or 4 times a day. We go to the bathroom once a week.
That's sad.
We go to the bathroom once a day. You're supposed to be expelling every time you eat a meal. If you eat 3 meals, you're supposed to be going to the bathroom 3 times a day.
3 bowel
If you eat 4 meals, you should be going to the bathroom 4 times a day. Most of us eat 3 meals, and we use the bathroom 1 time a day.
And struggle with that one.
And then constipated and struggling just to get that one out. So guys, where do you think all that stuff is sitting? Inside of you, doing what? Doing what? Creating a diseased environment. That's what it's doing. That's exactly what it's doing.
So
It's mind blowing. It's very look, guys. When I went to school, I found some of this stuff out. It was just mind blowing to me. It changed. I used to be teaching my husband as I was going through my school and stuff. I was like, oh my God, I would just be sitting there reading him books that I had in class. Like, oh my God, listen to this. It's just mind blowing. It's mind boggling. It's mind blowing. It's eye opening, and it's very awakening. Because when you really realize how the body works, how it functions, and what food is supposed to really do for your body, it's going to change your whole perception. I know it did mine. So it's very eye opening, guys.
So yesterday, I found out, well, I probably knew it, but I forgot about it. But basically, when you have what they call polyps or polyps inside your colon, okay, if they stay in there long enough, they turn into cancer.
Yeah.
You know, so the polyps that's inside your colon, you know, which is nothing but toxins and waste that's built on the side of your wall.
Polyps are dead cells and dead tissues that are formed and stuff like that are inside of the colon and intestine. Polyps are stuff that died. Yeah. Polyps. You gotta think about the cells that die in you as a result of your body not being able to process and do what it's supposed to do. Cells that are dying inside of you, old tissue, things that, guys, there's stuff in our bodies, if we don't get out, that it does turn to cancer and it turns to other diseases. Okay?
Right. So you should flush. I mean, that's how come a healthy diet, you know, will actually eliminate all that buildup from sticking in your intestines and your colon walls.
A healthy diet, of fruits and veggies, and mushrooms and greens and beans, onions. And let me tell you, everything I'm naming, it brings a medicinal purpose. It brings a medicinal benefit to the body. Okay? Everything I'm naming, from beans, mushrooms, berries, seeds, all that, guys, it brings a medicinal quality to the body. It helps the body to eliminate. It helps the body to function properly. Organs, cells, you know, all of that. You know, your kidneys and your liver and all of that. It needs the proper fuel. The proper fuel.
Oh, goodness. That's the truth here. This is what, let me see who said this. It's what Darius said. He said, question, does this lifestyle require a lot of time in the kitchen? It says fast food, quick food is now the culture.
Well, and Darius, why do you think that is? Because, look, everybody has moved away from the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody has moved away from the kitchen because even cooking the standard American diet, cooking a standard American diet meal requires time, right? So now everybody's moved away from even cooking the bad food in the kitchen. and moved to fast food. So why do you think America we're leading in obesity? We are leading in diabetes. We are leading in high blood pressure. We are leading in heart attacks. We are leading in cancer. We are leading in almost some of the major diseases. Why? Because our culture now is all fast food. Kids don't eat. All kids want to do is eat out now. Now, by the time our children, if we don't teach them any better, get up, cancer is going to be so rampant, okay? Cancer is going to be so rampant that, and high blood pressure, and diabetes, and guys, all of that is going to be so rampant. It's going to be, look, 10 to 1 probably dying of cancer, okay? Increase by 7 to 1, 5 to 1, however, you know, it is going to be astronomical, the cancer rate that's going to be in this country if we don't get control of what we're eating and what we're teaching our kids to eat. Guys, we are killing ourselves with food. That song Roberta Flack used to sing, Killing Me Softly. Killing Me Softly. Y'all remember that song? Our old heads, Killing Me Softly. Well, we're killing ourselves softly with all this food that we're eating. And if we don't stop it, and if we don't educate ourselves, my motto is educate so you don't have to medicate. And if we don't do this, we're going to see, especially, you know, people of color, because we tend to eat very bad and tend to not want to do anything, no exercise. We don't want to do anything that's going to benefit us. We want everything easy, and that's just not how it works. So, Darius, yeah, it's going to require some work.
Right, he said, I went to Guatemala, and actually they're bringing that fast food junk, you know, to their culture while they have great fruits and vegetables in abundance there.
Yeah.
That's in Guatemala.
And this is what, again, guys, why do you think they're doing that? They're trying to even move into countries, but the countries that are really smart, they're not going to fall prey to that. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it brings death. It brings quick death. It brings disease. It brings a lot. Why do you think they have restaurants in this country every corner? Why do we have more restaurants than we do hospitals or schools? We have more fast food. Why? Because they know what it's doing. And we have to be smart enough to say, look, I see what's happening. I see what's going on, but I'm not going to fall prey to it. Does it require me being in the kitchen? Yes, it does. Actually, guys, let me tell you something. I have so much energy, I don't mind being in the kitchen. I'll be in the kitchen cooking, being creative, thinking of all kind of meals to prep. I love it. At the end of the day, the benefits outweigh, to me, what I gain from it far outweighs what I have to do. It can't even compare. So, yeah.
Right. She's been cooking some bomb meals, guys. I mean, yesterday, look, I'm hooked on that plant-based burger she cooked yesterday. That was the best hamburger I ever ate. Then 2 days prior to that, man, she had some kind of broccoli that she did up, and I'm here to tell you, it was off the chain.
Yeah, it's real good.
So I'm leaning that way, guys, to start doing more, being more healthy in my body, treat myself better.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that with my hubby.
Oh my God, you heard that? She's gonna make sure. That's a coach for you, right? I'm gonna make sure.
He'd be like, "Are you lecturing me? Are you lecturing me?" I say, "Probably. I probably am."
Yeah, that's right, guys.
I probably am lecturing him because and honestly, guys, I have to cook because this is such a passion for me. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna have to, when I talk to people, it's like, that's all I know because I know the benefits of it. So sometimes I just be like, oh, here we go again. Yeah,
You drinking coffee again
can't help
today?
it.
You're drinking a cup of coffee today? You had one yesterday. Hold up, I'm grown. You don't have any sons.
And I said, do you know what that's doing to you? Doing to the inside of you? All that acid and acidic.
Coffee's acidic. Why are you still drinking? Look, guys, I got that.
And matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go order that mushroom coffee so he can try it. Okay?
She's mushroom coffee,
That's
guys.
so beneficial, guys.
Okay, look, I thank God for my wife, though. You know, iron sharpens iron. You know, we sharpen each other. I mean, she has the kitchen side, the cooking side, the eating healthy side. And there's other areas that I be trying to sharpen my wife on, too.
What area is that?
What areas is that, girl? Come on now.
Guys,
Look.
I'm trying to. What is that?
I don't want to tell you I'll tell you later.
Okay. All right.
That's wisdom, guys. Look, I've been married 33 years. I'm just sharing some wisdom.
Oh, are you?
I'm sharing wisdom.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
That's wisdom.
So yes, I've been married for 33 years. That's why I'm always on him, drilling him.
Look, I'm not your son.
Drilling him.
I'm your husband. We are
And
equals.
guys, it's good to keep each other accountable. Good
It is.
to
It is.
do a checkup from the neck up every now and then. And make sure they're doing good. You know, hey, I'm concerned about his health. You know, so I feel like God brought me down this path to not only help myself, but be able to help my family. For those that will take heed and listen.
Let me ask you a question. Those that are married, do you go with your spouse to their doctor's appointment? Do you go with your spouse to the doctor's appointment?
Yeah. Now, we've done it. We've done it for years.
Okay. Somebody said, yep, I sure do. Somebody said no.
I do.
Like Miss Tiff said no.
I
The
do. Let me
butterfly
tell you
said
something.
yes.
Good.
Yes. It depends on it.
Look, guys.
Give her privacy sometimes.
Look, guys. Look, let me tell you something. If you're married, me and my husband been married 33 years. And I'm like this. I'm concerned. We, for years, went to each other's appointments. My husband saw me get exams, vaginal exams. I saw him get rectal exams. I mean, to me, if you're concerned, I like to be there not to, and if he wants me to step out, I'll step out the room. But at the end of the day, I like to be there to hear the results, to hear what's going on. It's beneficial. I honestly think so. Because that way you know, that way if they forget something, may not remember, you can have that mindset say, hey, but don't you remember when this happened or when that happened? I always go to my husband's appointments.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to pick up medicine or he's going to do certain things. But we've done that for years. Years.
Right. There's this family that we know that he passed away. He had a heart condition. But his wife's back here kind of grieving because it could have all been prevented. Had she have known that he wasn't taking his medication, had she have known that he wasn't going to his doctor's appointments, you know, because, you know, so she's back here now beating herself up because it really could have been kind of prevented.
Well, the thing is, you can hold each other accountable and be concerned and share. You know, sometimes we forget things. We don't, you know, we may not always know how to word it. I may be able to talk better than my husband, or my husband may be able to talk better, put it in better words than me, and you help one another. To me, going to your medical appointments are key to me. Helping one another. I mean,
right.
I'm sorry. I think it's beneficial. People say, well, he's a grown man or she's a grown woman. Yes, but it's not that you're saying, I'm going because I want to take over. You're saying, I'm going because I'm concerned. And I want to know what's going on in the process because he or she may not be able to remember everything that was said. And two is better than one. So when it comes to medical visits and dietary health, y'all both need to be working together with that.
Right.
Okay? So.
Right. My stepfather, when I was young, had a simple hospital visit, went to the hospital on his own. I went to school that day, came home from school and my mom's in the living room crying and all. I'm like, what's going on? The man died. Okay, he drove himself to the hospital, went into the hospital for a simple exam or whatever, and died in the hospital.
And nobody never know what happened.
And nobody went with him.
Yeah.
You know, Mom got a call from the hospital saying your husband's dead.
So, I mean, to me, it's just very key when it comes to health and life for your spouse and for you. Like I said, we've been married 33 years. We've done it. And at the end of the day, guys, it's important.
It is.
So health is important all the way around.
Health is your wealth, guys.
It is.
Health is your wealth. If you ain't
so
got no health.
Show how to get the book?
Yeah. Let me show y'all how to get the book because we got to get off this thing. We got to get off, guys. We got things we got to do today. Okay, guys.
Book and the colon cleanse.
The colon cleanse. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. This is what we do every day, guys. So if you're on Facebook, pinned in the bottom is a link tree. This is a link tree link that I pinned in the bottom. Okay. What I want to do is show you how to get access to the ebook. And then we're going to go to the Amazon store. And I'm going to show you how to get the 3 juicers if you want a juicer, the colon cleanse, and the hardback copy. Okay. That's what we're going to do this morning. So let me... This Facebook, hold on, I'm trying to get this Facebook acting right. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if you are on TikTok, Facebook, guys, just stand by. If you're on TikTok, you want to go to Coach's home screen, guys. That's her home screen right there. If you click right here, that little camera icon, at the bottom pops up Instagram and YouTube. Okay, this button right here, Instagram and YouTube. There's hundreds of videos on Instagram and YouTube. And this Friday, there's going to be a big announcement on who won the 2 Nama J2 juicers that Coach T is going to be blessing 2 people with. Nama J2 juicers, 2 of them is going to be going out. And you have to be in Coach's community. That means you have to be on TikTok, Instagram, and
we're giving away 2 of these.
And so YouTube.
You better be there, be square.
Okay, so that Linktree link. So now we want to hit that Linktree link in the middle. Okay, when that comes up, okay, this is a Linktree menu that popped up. It's got Natural Tea Juicery up top, right? This is where we're at, Natural Tea Juicery. Okay, what you want to go to is her website, Natural Tea Juicery. Go to the top right corner. There's 2 lines. You click that. You go down to merch. Okay, you click. Come on. You go down to merch. Okay, let's try it again. My big thumb is in the way.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you go down to merch. Okay, here we go. And there is the ebook, guys. This ebook, you can download it today within the next 2 to 3 minutes. All you have to do is fill your information out. You will get an email sent to you. Pay the $19.99. You'll get an email sent to you with the book linked in the email. The link is only good for 24 hours. After 24 hours, the link will expire. Okay, so you got 1 day to download this to your iPhone, your iPad, your Samsung Galaxy, or whatnot. Okay, and that's what I'm talking about if you are on the Facebook. So now we want to go back to that Linktree menu. So let me go back and we're going to go to the Amazon store. Okay. Linktree menu, Amazon store. Okay. On the Amazon store, guys, under kitchenware, you got 20 items in there. A lot of those items Coach used today, guys. Okay. But if you click that, there's juicers in there. There's Nutter, which that's what she makes her almond milk with, and her oat milk. She makes some good oat milk. But you can get all that from the kitchenware. If you go down under kitchenware, it says supplements, guys. Okay, this is the green coffee detox. Okay, this is key. You want to keep that colon cleaned out. Okay, she does this twice a month. Okay, 1 pack will last you for 1.5 years. One of those packs. Okay. This is a rectal colon cleanse. So you have to have the Aussie Health Company kit, which goes along with that. You boil the coffee, okay? You let it cool down. You pour the coffee into the stainless steel Aussie Health Company kit, and then you go into the bathroom and do what you got to do. But trust me, it takes about 15 minutes. After that, you done lost 5 to 10 pounds, and you feel a whole lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me, there's a lot of stuff that you may not think you have, but it's there. It is there, guys. So colon cleanse for someone who wants to be healthy, it is key. Okay? And then the last thing I'm going to show you before I'm out of here is the book. There's the hardback edition here. Amazon will send it directly to your house. If there's any issues with the book, that's what we found out. All you got to do, because Amazon prints this book for Coach T. Okay, Amazon is her warehouse. They print the book for her. If there's any issues with your book, contact Amazon. They will send you out another book. Okay?
Yeah.
They will send you out another book. And then if you want the Kindle ebook, it's on that side there.
Yeah, and all they got to do is just...
All right, guys. Let me turn you back over to Coach T.
Yeah, oh, I'll be right on it. You can tell...
Okay.
He can talk to you for a minute.
Well, let me talk to you for a minute, guys. Okay?
Hey, y'all got questions. Ask him about his journey.
My journey...
How it's going with his transition.
My transition is not as fast as Coach T's, guys, but it's slowly getting there. Okay? The more knowledge, that I get, the easier it's becoming to make a decision on my health. Okay? I'm serious. Knowledge is power. People perish for the lack of knowledge. So the more that I'm finding out, about being healthy.
For a couple of years.
Some people's not as fast as others. As long as you have some kind of momentum in that direction, or you're moving in that direction, that's the only thing that really matters. But I am doing better, guys. No acid reflux, no indigestion, no constipation. Guys, I suffered with hay fever every year. Every year I used to get hay fever so bad. I don't suffer with allergies anymore.
That's the truth.
Okay, I'm talking about from childhood up until now. Every year I suffered severely with allergies. I don't have that. There's pollen outside right now, and guess what? I can go outside and won't start sneezing. I can cut the grass if I need to and won't start sneezing and going around with 5 handkerchiefs in my pocket, okay? But and all that is because I'm juicing, I'm getting the nutrients in my body that I need, and I'm starting to eat more healthy, okay?
So when you think about that is great.
Did you start with Coach T? No, I did not start with Coach T.
Yes. Okay, let me see. What did Annie Shrew say? No, you know what, guys? Come over here, Eugene. You know what, guys?
There's all the comments here.
Okay. Okay.
He was asking about, talking about sometimes go to the hospital.
What?
Do you go with your spouse to the hospital? She said,
oh, yes. Yes, so guys, no, my husband didn't start with me. He watched me, and then after he saw the transition that I was having, the transformation, he saw my energy, and
I'm not all the way on board yet.
All that. He was like, okay, guys, this is just plain and simple.
I still got one leg on, one leg off.
You can't straddle the fence.
I'm not on all the way, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't got to try to fake it.
You can't straddle the fence.
Look, I am.
You have to make a conscious decision to say, I want my health over anything else. And unfortunately, sometimes we don't have the willpower or the strength to really do that.
That's not the willpower or strength.
Yeah, it is.
What that is
no, it's a decision.
It's making a choice.
That's right.
And when I make that choice,
you can't be hot or cold. You have to say, look, guys, look. I think this is the thing. This is the deal. People, okay, at the end of the day, either you want to stay on maybe you're just not tired of being on medication. I don't know about you. Yes. I don't know about you, but maybe you're not.
So stay still on there.
Yeah, maybe you are not tired of being on medicine. You're not tired of taking pills every day, and just kind of thinking about that. That's kind of weird to. You just accept. We just accept what we're told. And we just do it. And we just take it. We don't think, it's almost like, they don't want us to have a mouth for ourselves. We don't think. We just do it for so long. We accept it. Yes, pills are poison. We just accept it. We just continue with it. We don't think about change. And I know we said, we have to, you have to have a desire to want life, an abundant life, and productive life, and a healthy life over anything else. Over food. People just love food so much that they live for food. That's weird.
Well,
we live for food.
It ain't that you live for food.
Yeah,
guys.
it is. Yeah.
It is that some people their change is more gradual than others.
Yeah,
okay.
No.
The race is not given to the swift,
okay.
nor the battle to the strong.
We understand, but look,
but he that can endure to the end.
When you're taking medication,
yes, baby, but still,
and you've been taking medication
not
for
everybody
years,
can do cold turkey,
and you are still straddling the fence.
Not everybody.
Okay.
Not everybody can just go cold turkey, guys.
And
Let's
you're still straddling the fence.
Some people, it may take a wake up call for them to change.
Why would it take a wake up call for you to have to change? You see what I'm saying? Why do I have to get a near death experience just for me to change?
As long as you change,
that's the thing. Why do I have to go through a near death experience?
I didn't say
to
near death. I said a wake up call
to change. What I've been, and unfortunately, we have to go through those type of things.
Exactly.
That's right, Classica. That's right. That's right. It may be too late, and that's what I'm saying.
It may be too
you
late.
know what I'm saying? That
is, and that's true.
No, Purple Virgo cold turkey is not bad. No, it's not. No, when you say cold turkey, that means you stop eating meat, but you implement something healthier in the place
that
of
means you go vegan overnight.
That doesn't mean it's not bad.
Coach
it's
Steve,
actually good.
It is.
Because at the end of the day, you're ridding your body of toxins, and then you're not going back right after that and putting them right back in there again.
That's
so
the thing,
alcoholics go cold turkey. Yeah. Drug addicts go cold turkey.
Cigarettes.
At the end of the day, but they have to go through their withdrawal symptoms. But at the end of the day, you need to go cold turkey.
I'll stop smoking overnight. But my thing is,
that's right. We want to live to eat. We don't want to live to eat. We want to eat to live. Okay.
Food is not my God.
And I say that all the time. We eat to live. We don't want to live to eat. And food is so many people's God.
Food is not
food.
my God.
People live to eat. They don't eat to live. They live to eat.
I see people get mad.
And they boy, you know how you get it. I'm going to this restaurant. I'm eating this. Come on.
I don't get mad if I can't eat. Guys.
Oh yeah. Well, and you got to think about it. Yes, Purple Virgo. That exactly. The withdrawal symptoms. Again, anytime you start detoxing, I went cold turkey. Okay. And I'm still here, and I thank God I did. I had my health crisis symptoms, but let me ask this question. Why do we always feel like, okay, we live with all these toxins inside of us. We eat all this food, we do it for years. We have all these toxins inside of us, causing disease and sickness. But as soon as we change, we always find an excuse why we can't do what's right. Why is that? Why do we accept, we do it, we eat, we live, all these toxins been inside us for all these years. Now that we're pulling all this stuff out and we're doing what's right, everybody wants to say, people, we'll all automatically go to the defensive. Why do we do that? Why do we do? Okay, why do we go? Maybe that does. Why do we go to the defensive when we have been eating this way bad? All the toxins inside of us. We don't say one word. Okay, we don't. We just do it. We just eat it. We don't question it. We don't talk. We don't do anything. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And okay. So, and we don't question. We don't do. But as soon as we do what's right, or we say we're gonna go cold turkey, we're not eating meat no more. We're going cold turkey. We're not gonna eat no fruit, eat no junk no more. Why do people always question the things that are good
not the case.
when you've been?
People ain't been questioning you.
I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about their selves when people start doing that. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Ain't nobody bashing those
it's right. Yes, it does.
I'm trying to get where you at.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
I'm
Well, that could be anybody. I mean,
it's easier to eat junk and stay in. Yeah, it is. It is. It's easier to. It's easier to just stay in that common place and not change, and stay sick and accept it and be sick. But Denise, I love what you said. You know, like you said, you said you had to turn that thing around. You have to do something.
Yeah, you
because
do.
at the end of the day, who wants to be in a place where all you're doing is living to be sick? And I mean, that's all you do, living to be sick.
Guys, my brother, I got a 47-year-old brother that's in a nursing home. Okay?
Yes, Annie,
47-year-old brother.
Okay, Annie.
That's in a nursing home because he tore his body up.
Yes. Annie, that's right. You know, again, you know, at the end of the day, you think it's easier to eat. Okay, let me go here. Okay, thanks for. So why is it? You know, we have to think about it. It's easier to eat junk. It's more convenient. They make it more convenient. Guys, you go in, anything that's healthy, you got to pay what, an arm and a leg, what we say for it. But anything that's unhealthy, you get it a dime a dozen. Yeah. And so they make it more accessible to us, so we can stay addicted to the junk.
Yeah, killing us softly.
Yes, classic. His brother's 47, destroyed his body with alcohol and drugs. And at the end of the day,
he ain't got no liver.
And so now it's liver, but you know the liver can repair itself. But at the end of the day,
his is past that point.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, but Blue Butterfly, it's still more. Everything is more expensive now, but the junk is still more accessible than the wholesome stuff.
You can still get a $5.99 Little Caesars.
I mean,
pizza.
you can go get a $5.99. Yeah, you can go right down to Little Caesars and get a $5.99 Little Caesars pizza.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
It's still
You can go to McDonald's. I mean, it's still cheaper. They got dollar menus at Burger King and McDonald's, Sonic, everywhere. You know, I mean, you can still get easy, accessible stuff.
No effort, just show up. And
you know, just show up and go get to eat. You know, where you go to go get something wholesome, you gonna pay about $14, $15
or more.
You know, you gonna pay about $14, $15. You know, just go. You know, at the end of the day, you go to some wholesome whole food place. You're gonna pay some money just to eat things because it is a better way of life.
Yeah.
And people we don't want to.
Apples, $1.99.
You know, we would rather have. Hello, Maria. We would rather be sick instead of being healthy, and we would rather spend our money and stay sick than spend our money and be healthy. Yeah. You know, it's a mind. I'm just being honest. We do, because we live to eat. We don't eat to live. We don't eat because it's something that's right. We don't eat because it does good for our body. We don't eat because it gives us nutrition. We don't eat because we eat it because it tastes good. It looks good. It smells good. Yeah. But it's not good. So that's why we eat.
Senses.
You know, we are attracted to the food over the benefit it gives to the body.
Yeah, that's true. We eat because it smells good and it tastes good.
Yes, and you're right, Charlotte. You don't know how long you had that condition. That condition could have been there all the while.
Could have been prevented.
But it could have been prevented. And at the end of the day,
I like that. You eat because it smells good and it tastes good.
My dad is actually doing a lot better. He still needs prayer.
Still need to change it down.
He still needs prayer. He's still dibbling and dabbling and stuff he's not supposed to be eating either. So again, you have to just pray for people, educate people, let people know the right things, but it's up to them to ultimately make that decision on how they're going to take that step and begin to treat their own body and their own health. Because at the end of the day, all I can do is educate you and share with you the benefits that I've gotten. Yeah. Exactly. So at the end of the day, you have to just accept it for yourself and realize it's up to you to do what you need to do in order to be able to live a healthier, more productive. And I tell people, yes, continue to pray, yes. And I look at this, we want everything to be magically happen. And people will say, well, we're praying for but even though you pray for something and you pray for somebody and you pray for them to be healed, they have to do their part. You have to do your part. Look, I was praying to be healthy. I said, God, don't let me have diabetes. Don't let me do this. And you know what? I feel the Lord spoke to me and said, you got to do your part. Yeah. If you don't want to have that sickness, if you don't want to have high blood pressure, if you don't want to have diabetes, if you don't want to be sick with diseases, I can heal you, but you have to do your part to not be in that place. You see what I'm saying? And then you have to do your part to help in the aid in your recovery. Because at the end of the day, health is not going to just plop out of the sky. Yeah. Health is going to take work. You have to work to be healthy.
True.
Okay?
True.
You cannot sit around and eat bags of chips, bags of popcorn, all this sugar food, all this meat, all this cheese, and then expect to be healthy and never exercise, never get up out that chair, and never move from in front of the TV, eat, yeah. And then say, I want to lose weight.
Heal me, God.
Or heal me. It just doesn't happen that way. We take so much for granted, and we think everything is supposed to be given to us, but you have to work for your health. Yeah. Health takes work.
Intentional.
You have to work for it.
Tell your body no.
You're gonna have to say no sometimes. You're gonna have to say yes. You're gonna get up and you're gonna exercise. You're gonna stretch. You have to do what's right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, Maria. Faith without works is dead. We have to do our part. And I got tired of it. I was like, look, I didn't want to keep with having inflammation, swelling in my feet and fingers, and all kind of things popping off in my health. I was like, look here, I got to do something about this. I can sit here all day and pray, oh God, help me. Oh Lord, heal me. Wasn't nothing going to happen until I decided in my own mind to be healthy and take action to do what I need to do to see my health recover. Okay? So we need to stop looking for an easy route.
Preach.
There is no easy route. There is no easy way.
That's it.
It's going to take work, commitment, and dedication. Yep. And if you're up to the challenge,
follow, share,
people are saying, oh my God, you stay in the kitchen all day long. I sure do. I'd rather stay in the kitchen all day long than stay in the hospital all day. Okay? So at the end, I'm just saying that's an example. People say, you've been in the kitchen all day, cooking, cleaning, juicing, cooking a meal, whatever. I would rather be in the kitchen, standing on my feet, having the ability to cook, having the ability to juice, feeling energetic, being healthy, than sitting up on a couch after I done ate a full course chicken, fried chicken, and biscuits and all, and then talking about I'm sleepy and want to lay down on a full stomach with all this bad food and let all this food lay up in my system for 2 days, okay? And then pile more food on top of it and then get sick and have a disease and say, oh, why did that happen? Okay,
it's hereditary.
Look, it's hereditary. No, it's not hereditary. It's dietary.
It's hereditary.
Okay, it's not hereditary. It's dietary.
My daddy gave me this.
Your daddy did it. Your mama did it. You doing it, and you're getting the same results. Okay.
It's dietary. It is.
All right, Alicia. And whatever you saw, what benefit?
It's the one.
Okay. Look, diet is general. Yes, we do. So at the end of the day, guys, it's going to take some commitment. It's going to take some consistency and doing our part. Do your part, and you will see your health turn around. That's just, most of us are lazy. Let's be real. We're lazy. We are lazy. I'm going to say it again. We are lazy. We don't want to work for anything. Okay? But when it comes to your health, you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to work for that. Yes. So, come on, guys. Yes, juicing can definitely change it around. It can. Oh, yes, it can definitely change it around. So at the end of the day, like I say, health is your wealth. Without health, what else do you have? Okay, I'm gonna help you. What else do you have? Are those open? Okay, bring them over here. Okay. All right, guys. You can cut off the. All right, Facebook. All right, Maria, Annie Miles, Annie Streams. Okay. Trees and. All right. All right. Goodbye, AM 240. Queen. B6, thanks. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get off here. We got some things we got to do today. Remember, join me Saturday and Sunday. I will be going live 4 o'clock for my jewelry liquidation sale. Guys, if you haven't been on there yet, join me Saturday 4 o'clock. I'm liquidating all my jewelry inventory. And, Blue Butterfly, you're welcome. Have a great day. So, join me at 4 on Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to have fun, guys. So, all right. All right. Love you guys. Love your Facebook, and we will see you guys later. All right. Bye-bye.